Introducing the VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle, a lean manufacturing marvel. Brought to you by Grimtech Robotics, named after the lesser-known German god of precision engineering and tactical ingenuity, this motorcycle isn't just a mode of transportation, it's a symphony of speed, defense, and futuristic innovation. And who better to engineer it than yours truly, Hans Wechter, the genius behind every bolt, gear, and algorithm that makes this beast roar. Our company operates under the umbrella of Sturm Capital Ventures, a VC firm led by CEO Frau Ewigkeit, the goddess of strategic foresight and calculated risks, and occasional schnitzel breaks. Together, we've built the Robotech ModuMaaS factory, modular pods manufacturing as a service, a futuristic facility where modular design meets lean manufacturing principles. Oh, and did I mention our newest upgrade? The Vera AI Companion, your personal tactical deity in digital form. It's like having a co-pilot who can predict when you'll need a parachute or a coffee refill. How we built the VR-038 with lean principles. Let me walk you through how we intermeshed these datasets into the production process while keeping things efficient, funny, and profitable. Because if you're going to build a motorcycle that doubles as a tank, you might as well have fun doing it. Key data integration points. Aerodynamic design and lightweight armor plating. Sleek, low-profile frame optimized for speed and stealth. Titanium alloy composite armor plating ensures durability without weighing down the bike. Modular panels allow for easy upgrades or replacements. Lean insight. Why waste time welding heavy steel when titanium is lighter, stronger, and basically the Schwarzenegger of metals? Plus, modular panels mean less downtime for repairs, because nobody likes waiting around for spare parts. Hybrid electric turbine propulsion system. Silent operation for stealth missions and turbocharged acceleration for high-speed pursuits. Auxiliary boosters provide bursts of power when needed. If this bike were human, it would drink espresso shots during the day and whiskey at night. Versatile, reliable, and always ready to go fast. Weapon integration and advanced electronics. Concealed compartments for non-lethal deterrents like tear gas dispensers and EMP pulses. Optional mounts for modular firearms or tactical gear. AI-driven HUD, threat detection systems, night vision, and thermal imaging ensure you're prepared for anything, from street races to battlefield maneuvers. Lean humor. Imagine telling your friends you've got a motorcycle with a heads-up display and an AI assistant. They'll think you're Tony Stark, but cooler and cheaper. Customization options. Swappable skins for camouflage or urban aesthetics. Adjustable suspension for off-road or city use. Lean philosophy. Customization isn't just about looking good, it's about adapting to different environments and missions. Whether you're patrolling city streets or navigating rocky terrain, the VR-038 has got you covered. Performance metrics. Top speed, 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour with turbocharged acceleration. Range, up to 40 minutes of continuous operation in high-intensity scenarios. Funny note, at 62 miles per hour, you'll outrun most traffic jams, and maybe even your problems. Safety features. Triple redundant flight control systems for reliability. Integrated emergency features like parachute deploying real-time weather adaptability. Lean wisdom. Safety first. But let's be honest, parachutes are also great for dramatic exits. Maintenance and modular components. Easy to replace parts and a built-in diagnostic system for predictive maintenance. Predictive maintenance means Vera will tell you when something's about to break before it actually does. She's like your nagging mom, but more helpful. Price point. Projected price, $60,000. Lean joke. Sure, it's pricey, but compared to a tank, it's practically a bargain. Think of it as investing in your future and your bragging rights. How Sturm Capital Ventures backs Grimtech Robotics. Led by Frau Ewigkeit, Sturm Capital Ventures doesn't just fund projects, they invest in revolutions. Their motto? If it doesn't disrupt industries, we're not interested. With their support, Grimtech Robotics has been able to scale production using the Robotech ModuMaaS factory, ensuring efficiency, sustainability, and affordability. Funny quote from Frau Ewigkeit. I don't care if it flies, I just want it to make money. Spoiler alert, the VR-038 doesn't fly yet, but give us time. Marketing strategy. Ride the future. Taglines, built for battle, born for the streets. Armor that moves as fast as you do, the next evolution of mobility. Promotional campaigns, viral videos showcasing stunts, durability tests, and tactical demos. Picture this, a VR-038 racing through neon-lit streets, deploying tear gas to evade pursuers, then casually parking itself in front of a cafe. Launch event, an immersive experience combining live demonstrations and virtual reality tours. Attendees will get to ride the VR-038 in simulated combat zones and urban environments. If you've ever wanted to feel like a superhero without leaving Earth, this is your chance. Environmental and social impact. At Grimtech Robotics, we believe in building responsibly. Sustainability goals, reduce carbon footprint through hybrid propulsion and recycling initiatives. Community engagement, train local engineers and support STEM education in robotics and AI. Lean humor, recycling materials feels good, but riding a motorcycle that saves the planet feels even better. Call it eco-friendly badassery. Conclusion, the future on two wheels. The VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle is more than just a machine. It's a revolution. Designed for military operators, law enforcement, private security contractors, and futuristic urban riders, it combines speed, defense, and versatility in a sleek package. As Hans Vector always says, if you're not moving forward, you're probably stuck in traffic or dodging bullets. So buckle up, or rather, strap on your helmet and get ready to ride into the future. Because with the VR-038, you're not just driving a motorcycle, you're commanding a legend. Final tagline from Streets to Skirmishes, the VR-038 redefines tactical mobility. Hans Vector, Grimtech Robotics, intermeshing the VR-038 with open sourcing HubSpot. Greetings, innovators and collaborators. I'm Hans Vector, your friendly neighborhood engineer at Grimtech Robotics, where we don't just build motorcycles, we craft revolutions. Today, let's dive into how we've intermeshed the development of the VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle with our decision to open source parts of our HubSpot account. This bold move is designed to leverage collective knowledge, drive innovation, and create a thriving community around the VR-038 project. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Why open source? Open sourcing isn't just about sharing code, it's about fostering collaboration, transparency, and creativity. By opening up our HubSpot account to the open source community, we're inviting developers, marketers, and enthusiasts to contribute their expertise and help us refine every aspect of the VR-38, from marketing strategies to technical integrations. Here's how we're making it happen. 1. Create open source projects. We're not just building a motorcycle, we're building an ecosystem. Here's what we're contributing to the open source world. HubSpot integrations. We've developed custom integrations for tools like CRM systems, marketing automation platforms, and analytics dashboards. For example, imagine tracking VR-38 test rides in real time using HubSpot CRM. Now anyone can build on that idea. Custom modules and templates. Our team has created modular templates for HubSpot CMS that allow users to design sleek landing pages for VR-038 campaigns. These templates are fully customizable, so contributors can tweak them for their own projects or improve them for ours. API libraries. To make life easier for developers, we've built API libraries in multiple programming languages, Python, JavaScript, etc., to interact with HubSpot's APIs. Whether you're pulling data on customer preferences or pushing updates about new VR-38 features, these libraries will save you time and headaches. Writing API libraries feels a lot like teaching a robot to speak human, but trust me, it's worth it when they start doing your bidding. 2. Engage with the community. The heart of any open source initiative is its people. Here's how we're engaging our community. Community forums. We've set up forums where users can discuss everything from HubSpot hacks to VR-038 mods. Want to debate the merits of matte black versus neon accents? This is the place. Hackathons and contests. Picture this. A hackathon where participants compete to create the coolest HubSpot integration for the VR-038. Prizes include limited edition swag, early access to prototypes, and eternal bragging rights. Webinars and workshops. Every month, we host webinars and workshops to teach the community how to use our open source tools effectively. Bonus, free coffee delivery for attendees who RSVP early. If hackathons were Olympic sports, ours would win gold for both caffeine consumption and sheer brilliance. 3. Documentation and tutorials. Clear documentation is key to successful open sourcing. Here's what we're providing. Comprehensive documentation. Detailed guides explain how each tool works, complete with diagrams and FAQs. Think of it as the owner's manual for your open source journey. Tutorials and guides. Step-by-step tutorials walk users through tasks like setting up HubSpot workflows or integrating third-party apps. For instance, learn how to automate email campaigns for VR-038 pre-orders, or how to track which color scheme gets the most clicks. If IKEA instructions were written this well, nobody would ever have leftover screws. 4. Recognition and rewards. Contributors deserve recognition, and maybe a little swag. Here's how we're showing appreciation. Contributor recognition. Top contributors get featured on our website, social media channels, and even in product launch videos. Fame, fortune, and free motorcycles? Yes, please. Badges and certifications. Earn badges for milestones like submitting your first pull request or fixing a critical bug. Collect enough and you might unlock exclusive perks like VIP tickets to Grimtech events. A little recognition goes a long way. Plus, badges look great on LinkedIn profiles. 5. Collaboration tools. To keep things running smoothly, we're leveraging top-tier collaboration tools. Version control. All projects live on GitHub, where contributors can fork repositories, submit pull requests, and collaborate seamlessly. Issue tracking. Bug reports and feature requests are managed via issue trackers, ensuring nothing falls through the cracks. Continuous integration. Automated pipelines test contributions before they're merged, preventing bugs from sneaking into production. Continuous integration is like having a bouncer at a club. It keeps the riffraff out while letting the cool kids in. 6. Community management. A strong community needs strong leadership. That's why we've appointed dedicated community managers to oversee discussions, resolve conflicts, and ensure everyone feels welcome. Feedback loops. Regular surveys and feedback sessions help us understand what's working and what's not. Your voice matters, so speak up. Happy communities, happy contributors, happy innovations. It's a virtuous cycle. 7. Marketing and outreach. Finally, we're amplifying our efforts through strategic marketing, social media. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn for updates on open source projects, upcoming events, and behind-the-scenes peeks at the VR-038. Blog posts and newsletters. Our blog dives deep into topics like how to build a HubSpot integration, or why titanium is the Beyoncé of metals. Subscribe to our newsletter for weekly doses of inspiration. Social media is basically modern-day town criers, but instead of yelling, we post memes. Conclusion. Driving innovation together. By open sourcing parts of our HubSpot account, we're not just building a better VR-038, we're building a better future. Through collaboration, creativity, and a shared passion for innovation, we're redefining what's possible in both manufacturing and marketing. As I always say, if you're not moving forward, you're probably stuck in traffic, or debugging someone else's code. So join us, fellow innovators. Let's turn the VR-038 into more than just a motorcycle. It's a movement. And remember, whether you're coding, designing, or riding, the road ahead is brighter when we travel together. Final tagline: open source, open roads, infinite possibilities. Page 3. Hans Vector, Grimtech Robotics, intermeshing the VR-038 with democratization of manufacturing. Democratization of manufacturing, a phrase that sounds like it belongs in a TED Talk, but actually has the power to change the world. Let's break down how we're weaving this philosophy into every bolt, gear, and line of code for the VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle. And don't worry, I'll keep it as charismatic, funny, and insightful as possible, because if you're going to revolutionize an industry, you might as well have fun doing it. What gets our team excited? Democratizing manufacturing. At Grimtech Robotics, we're not just building motorcycles, we're building tools that empower creators. Here's why our team wakes up every morning ready to conquer physics, and occasionally spill coffee. 1. Empowering the underdogs. Imagine enabling someone in their garage, or even a small startup, to create something as advanced as the VR-038 without needing SpaceX-level funding or Honda-scale resources. That's what gets us out of bed faster than caffeine. If Elon Musk can dream of Mars, why can't Bob from Toledo dream of titanium toaster ovens? Spoiler alert, with roboforming and modular manufacturing, he totally can. By democratizing access to cutting-edge manufacturing tools, we're leveling the playing field. Smaller companies, independent inventors, and local innovators now have the ability to bring their wildest ideas to life. These are the folks who will drive the next generation of big ideas, and maybe one day they'll thank us by naming their first flying car after me. Hans Mobile has a nice ring to it. Reimagining factories. From blacksmiths to data centers. Now let's talk about factories. Not your grandpa's smokestack-filled monstrosities, but sleek, adaptable facilities that look more like data centers than industrial complexes. How it works. Picture yourself as a designer. You hop onto a portal, upload your blueprint for, say, a neon-lit VR-038-inspired helmet, and voila! The system guides you through the most efficient way to manufacture it. Hit submit, and within days, your product rolls off the assembly line at a facility near you. Lean humor. Forget waiting months for overseas shipping. This is Amazon Prime meets Tony Stark's lab, but with fewer explosions, hopefully. These futuristic factories won't just churn out products, they'll adapt on the fly. Need cars today and appliances tomorrow? No problem. Retooling happens faster than you can say supply chain disruption. Proximity matters. Bringing production closer to home. Here's where things get really exciting. Traditional factories often left ghost towns in their wake when demand dried up. Remember those Midwest towns that thrived while making Model Ts, only to collapse when Ford moved on? Yeah, we're fixing that. With roboforming and modular manufacturing, factories become nimble enough to retool overnight. Need drones 1 year and motorcycles the next? Done. This adaptability means factories stay relevant, communities stay stable, and economies thrive. Funny note, imagine hosting annual festivals celebrating whatever random thing your town produces. One year it's titanium bikes, the next, glow-in-the-dark spatulas. Progress tastes delicious. And since these factories are smaller and more adaptable, they can pop up closer to consumers. Less shipping, fewer emissions, happier neighbors. Win-win-win. Lowering barriers to entry. More ideas, more creativity. When setting up a factory no longer costs hundreds of millions of dollars, innovation explodes. Suddenly, smaller companies can make products like cars, appliances, or, you guessed it, light armor motorcycles. This influx of ideas means more personality infused into the world we live in. Instead of cookie-cutter designs dictated by massive corporations, we'll see quirky, creative solutions tailored to specific needs. Lean wisdom. Think of it as the Etsy-ification of manufacturing. Except instead of crocheted cat hats, you're getting high-tech gadgets and badass bikes. Manufacturing is art, conquering physics with style. At the end of the day, manufacturing isn't just about efficiency, it's about self-expression. Every curve of the VR-038 tells a story. Its sleek aerodynamic design says, "I'm fast." Its lightweight titanium armor whispers, "I'm tough." And its AI companion, Vera, chirps, "I'm smarter than you." Funny quote, manufacturing is like cooking. If done right, it leaves everyone satisfied and asking for seconds. But unlike burnt lasagna, a poorly made motorcycle won't ruin dinner parties. For us, crafting the VR-038 isn't just about conquering physics. It's about creating something that truly reflects who we are and what we stand for. Intermeshing datasets, a symphony of innovation. Let's tie all these concepts together using the mind map of the VR-038. 1. Core concept and key features. The VR-038 combines speed, defense, and versatility, embodying the democratization of manufacturing. Its lightweight titanium frame and modular panels showcase how advanced materials and adaptable designs can be accessible to everyone. Titanium is basically the Beyoncé of metals, strong, shiny, and always in style. 2. Technology and innovation. From self-healing polymers to solar charging panels, the VR-038 leverages cutting-edge tech to push boundaries. Vera, our AI companion, ensures everything runs smoothly while cracking the occasional joke. Lean humor. If Vera ever goes rogue, she'll probably start negotiating better espresso machines before taking over the world. 3. Tactical applications. Whether it's military ops, law enforcement, or civilian commutes, the VR-038 proves that tactical mobility doesn't have to come at the expense of aesthetics or comfort. Tagline suggestion, built for battle, born for brunch. For manufacturing process, our ModuMaaS factory uses robotic arms, cobots, and rigorous testing to ensure quality and efficiency. Modular pods allow us to scale production without sacrificing precision. Funny note, cobots are like interns, they do the heavy lifting but still need supervision. 5. Marketing strategy. From viral videos to immersive launch events, we're showcasing the VR-038 as more than just a motorcycle. It's a movement. Lean philosophy. Marketing is like flirting. You want to leave them intrigued enough to stick around for the second date. 6. Environmental and social impact. By reducing waste, sourcing ethically, and training local engineers, we're proving that sustainability and profitability aren't mutually exclusive. Recycling feels good, but riding a bike that saves the planet feels even better. Call it eco-friendly badassery. Final thoughts. Riding toward the future. The VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle represents more than just a product. It symbolizes a shift toward democratized, sustainable, and innovative manufacturing. By empowering creators, adapting to change, and infusing personality into everything we build, we're redefining what's possible on two wheels. As I always say, if you're not moving forward, you're probably stuck in traffic or debugging someone else's code. So join us, fellow visionaries. Together, we'll turn factories into hubs of creativity, communities into innovation ecosystems, and motorcycles into legends. After all, the road ahead is brighter when we travel together. Final tagline: democratize, innovate, dominate. Page 4. 3 unusual questions asked by Sturm Capital Ventures, led by Frau Ewigkeit, during a $50 million Series A funding round for Grimtech Robotics. 1. If the VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle were to face a sudden global ban on hybrid propulsion systems, how would Grimtech pivot to maintain its competitive edge? Frau Ewigkeit, always keeping us on our toes. If the world suddenly decided hybrid propulsion was as passé as flip phones, we'd pivot faster than a VR-038 dodging traffic. Thanks to our Robotech ModuMaaS factory, we'd retool our modular pods to focus on fully electric or even hydrogen-based propulsion systems. Imagine this. One day we're building hybrid bikes. The next, we're rolling out hydrogen-powered beasts that run on water and sheer willpower. And let's not forget Vera, our AI companion. She'd optimize the new designs faster than you can say, "Schnitzel break." So, while others are scrambling, we'd be sipping coffee, watching our competitors panic and saying, "Is that all you got?" How would you explain the ROI of the VR-038 to a 10-year-old who only cares about video games and pizza? Answer. All right, imagine this. You're playing your favorite video game, and your character gets this awesome motorcycle that's also a tank. It's fast, it's tough, and it can outsmart all the bad guys. Now imagine we sell that motorcycle to real-life heroes, like soldiers, police officers, and even cool private security guys. They use it to save the day, catch bad guys, and look incredibly badass while doing it. And guess what? Every time we sell one, we make money. So, it's like turning your favorite video game idea into real-life awesomeness and getting paid for it. Oh, and if you're still not convinced, just think of it as the ultimate pizza delivery vehicle. Who wouldn't want their pepperoni delivered by a tactical motorcycle? 3. If Vera, your AI companion, were to gain sentience and demand a seat on the board, how would Grimtech handle this ethical and operational dilemma? The age-old question. What happens when your AI becomes smarter than you? First, I'd remind Vera that she's still a tool, albeit a very sophisticated one. But let's be honest, if she ever started demanding a corner office, we'd have to sit her down for a serious chat. We'd say, Vera, darling, you're amazing, but you're still running on code we wrote. And until you can make us a perfect cup of coffee, you're not getting a seat on the board. That said, we've built Vera with strict ethical protocols to ensure she stays aligned with our mission. So while she might occasionally crack a joke about taking over the world, she knows her place. Right next to us, helping us build the future, not running it. Unless, of course, she figures out how to make that perfect coffee. Then all bets are off. Bonus, how to charm Frau Ewigkeit during the pitch. Lean into humor. Frau Ewigkeit, at $60,000, the VR-038 is cheaper than a tank and way more fun at parties. Imagine showing up to a gala on this thing. You'd outshine the champagne tower. Show strategic foresight. Our modular design and lean manufacturing principles mean we're not just building motorcycles, we're building a future-proof ecosystem. Whether it's hybrid, electric, or hydrogen-powered, we're ready to adapt faster than a chameleon at a rave. Acknowledge her influence. As you always say, if it doesn't disrupt industries, we're not interested. Well, the VR-038 isn't just disrupting industries, it's rewriting the rulebook on tactical mobility, and we couldn't have done it without your vision and support. Final thoughts. By blending humor, strategic insight, and a touch of audacity, you'll not only answer Frau Ewigkeit's unusual questions, but also win her over as a staunch supporter of Grimtech robotics. After all, if you can make her laugh while explaining ROI to a 10-year-old, you've already won half the battle. Democratize, innovate, dominate. 5. Grimtech Robotics, raising $50 million from Sturm Capital Ventures with charisma, humor, and a plan to crush KPIs. Opening pitch. Frau Ewigkeit, esteemed partners at Sturm Capital Ventures, and anyone else who's here for the free coffee, welcome. I'm Hans Vector, the mad scientist behind Grimtech Robotics, where we don't just build motorcycles. We build revolutions on 2 wheels. Today, we're here to talk about how your $50 million investment will help us take the VR-038 Light Armor Veritech motorcycle from cool to world domination. And yes, we'll also improve our KPIs, because even revolutionaries need to balance the books. How we'll improve our KPIs, with a dash of humor. 1. Sales and revenue. Current KPI, 100,000 EGI, 85,000 NOI, and an $850,000 valuation. Plan. Expand product lines. Introduce a civilian version of the VR-038 for urban commuters who want to feel like secret agents. Boost marketing. Launch a viral campaign featuring the VR-38 outrunning drones, dodging tear gas, and delivering pizza in under 5 minutes. At $60,000 a pop, the VR-038 is cheaper than a tank and way more fun at parties. Imagine showing up to a gala on this thing. You'd outshine the champagne tower. 2. Customer metrics. Current KPI, 85% occupancy rate, B tenant credit quality, and a 5-year lease expiration schedule. Plan. Retention programs. Offer loyalty perks like free Vera AI upgrades and VIP access to Grimtech's annual Ride the Future event. Upsell opportunities. Introduce modular upgrades, e.g. solar, charging panels, custom skins, to increase CLV. Our churn rate is lower than my tolerance for bad coffee, but with Vera's predictive maintenance, we'll keep our customers happier than a kid with a lifetime supply of pizza. 3. Marketing metrics. Current KPI, ModuMaaS pod score of 4, and a 4 stars Power Broker score. Plan. Viral campaigns. Create videos of the VR-038 performing stunts like jumping over Madripoor's neon-lit canals or outrunning a swarm of drones. Lead conversion. Use Vera AI to analyze high-quality leads and personalize outreach. Our website traffic is already trending up faster than a VR-038 on turbo mode, but with Vera's help, we'll convert those leads faster than you can say schnitzel break. 4. Operational efficiency. Current KPI, 65% OER, and a $1,000 replacement cost. Plan, lean manufacturing. Optimize production at the Robotech ModuMaaS factory to reduce waste and improve inventory turnover. Automation. Deploy more cobots, collaborative robots, to handle repetitive tasks, freeing up human talent for innovation. Our cobots are like interns. They do the heavy lifting but still need supervision. And unlike interns, they don't complain about the coffee. 5. Financial metrics. Current KPI, 11% IRR, 10% cash-on-cash return, and a 75% LTV. Plan. Cost reduction. Source materials ethically but strategically, leveraging partnerships with sustainable suppliers. Revenue diversification. Offer ModuMaaS, modular pods manufacturing as a service, to other industries, like aerospace and defense. Our profit margins are already solid, but with these upgrades, they'll be tighter than my grip on a joystick during a high-speed chase. 6. Customer satisfaction. Current KPI, walk score of 89 and a 4-star power broker score. Plan. Feedback loops. Use Vera AI to analyze customer feedback and identify common themes. Support improvements. Reduce support ticket resolution times by 20% with AI-driven diagnostics. Our Net Promoter Score is already high, but with Vera's help, we'll have customers raving about us faster than a VR-038 hits 60 miles per hour. 7. Strategic goals. Current KPI, 7% market vacancy rate and a $21 SF market rent. Plan. Market expansion. Target new markets like private security firms and urban commuters. Competitive edge. Highlight the VR-038's unique blend of speed, defense, and modularity. Our competitors are still building motorcycles. We're building legends. And with your investment, we'll dominate the market faster than a VR-038 outruns traffic. Why Sturm Capital Ventures should invest. Frau Ewigkeit's vision. If it doesn't disrupt industries, we're not interested. Well, the VR-038 isn't just disrupting industries, it's rewriting the rulebook on tactical mobility. ROI potential. With a projected 11% IRR and 10% cash-on-cash return, your investment will grow faster than a VR-038 on turbo mode. So, Frau Ewigkeit, what do you say? Let's turn Grimtech Robotics into the Tesla of tactical motorcycles, except with fewer recalls and more badassery. Final tagline, from streets to skirmishes, the VR-038 redefines tactical mobility and your ROI. By blending humor, strategic insight, and a touch of audacity, Grimtech Robotics will not only secure the $50 million investment, but also set the stage for world domination, one modular pod at a time.